So my baby is 4 months old now, and this is all the things I have used to kind of feed her. Even though she is exclusively breastfeeding at the moment, and I plan to continue doing that till she's 6 months of age. But here are certain things, supplies that really helped me in my journey of exclusively breastfeeding my baby. Even though doctors suggested not to use any such bottle, but in my hospital bag I did carry this basic Philip Avent bottle, which is meant for newborn babies. Now this is a must have and a very basic thing that you need to have in your hospital bag, because babies adapt to it very quickly and very nicely, and it also helps avoid any nipple confusion, so to say. And if you can just see here how nicely they have conducted the R&D for this bottle. Can you see the shape of the nipple? It is designed to kind of replicate the real nipple, and it helps avoid any breast confusion, any nipple confusion amongst young babies, infants, so to say. And so this is there, and it's a very small size, but so I will tell you, initially when I started breastfeeding, around the time when my baby was like a few days old, not even a month old, I used to start leaking from my breast, and that is when I used to collect my milk in this bottle, and then we got to feed my baby through this bottle, which she adapted very nicely. Apart from this, it was the journey went on for quite some time, and then I started having some latching issues, wherein she was not able to latch properly, or I was having some cracked nipples and like wounds of sorts. When I decided to wean her off from my breast directly and maybe use something of an alternative. Usually, I used to manually express the milk and put it in this bottle and then feed her. But then I decided to give a breast pump a try, and that is when I got myself this little baby here, which is from this company by the name Pigeon. I didn't want something too expensive because, again, I didn't know whether I'm gonna be using it. But trust me, if you are the kind of person who is going through some days, where the baby is not able to latch properly and you still want to be able to feed the baby, I think it's a good choice of product, because it really helps you collect your milk in one place, and then you can obviously take it out from this bottle and use your basic bottle to kind of feed the baby then later on. But this continued for another 1 month, where I was just using these two things. And especially when I had to take my baby out for like a function or an event or at somebody's place, I used to carry the milk in the Philip Avent bottle, whatever little, initially you don't get a lot of milk, like 30 ml, 40 ml, whatever the quantity was, I used to carry it, and the baby would be pacified for some time. Then I thought, the requirement is increasing, so I invested in this little thing. Now, what this is basically a cover for the breast pump itself. So this comes off like this, like so. It comes off, and here you can use the lid. It was, I think, for around 40-45 bucks, just the cover and the case, basically just this part of it. And for the nipple, it was an investment. I again invested in good quality Pigeon nipples. It was a pack of 3 you get separately, so then it becomes a bottle in itself. So you have now, like, after some point, I had these 2 containers to store the milk. Then again, it was becoming difficult, because I used to do a lot of uh, pumping in the morning, so I needed like fresh this thing available, pump available. and manually cleaning this was always a task. So I used to avoid that. I invested in a steel bottle this time. Now this is from the company by the name Speedex. It's a good investment too, I would suggest, for the upcoming days when the baby is gonna be on top feed. It will help. The nipple is obviously good quality, and the bottle is steel, so I can use it for a longer run. And again, as you can see, this particular bottle was 125 ml. This one is 200 ml. I mean, even though it's 125 ml, but it I can store up to 150 ml in this bottle. This one is 200 ml, and I can easily store up to 300 ml of milk in this. But this one is 250 ml. I have never refilled this till the top, so we'll see how much. But I think 250 ml milk is what I can store in it, so it's a good storage. And look at this, I use this cap sometimes to feed the baby any kind of medicines and all, which I'll discuss in the other video, why that is also required. And for some medicines I also use this. And so I sanitize all these things together. I clean them, wash them, and sanitize them together. It's a bit tricky to sanitize and clean and sanitize this particular part of the pump. The rest is pretty easy. If you guys want me to share another video where I'm sharing how I clean these bottles and pump, do let me know in the comment section below. And also, if you have any other questions regarding the feeding, maybe bottles and all of that, or breastfeeding in general, or if you want me to share my personal experience with breastfeeding, again, do share your thoughts in the comment section below. I will try to answer your questions in the next video. Thank you.